Okay, so that's us starting there just now. I'm just going to run through a very, very quick description so that we're all on the same page, so I can actually see you. Right, so what you should have today is a pillowcase, okay? And well, actually two pillowcases, one for each arm. Well, it's a weight session. You won't need these for the warm-up. The warm-up will be done, all body weights, 5 exercises. We do 3 rounds of it. It's just to prepare you so that you don't pull any muscles or anything like that as well. You can put whatever you want in the pillowcase. You can put books, bags of flour, Christmas pudding like Donny. You can even put weights in it, but if you do have weights, you can use the weights. If you've got kettlebells, if you've got dumbbells, or you've got anything, like you can put shoes in it or that as well, but you can just use them as well. Okay, the warm up, just take it nice and easy at the start. We're only going to do 3 rounds, 5 exercises, and we're going to run through it quite quick tonight because it's less intense than we normally do it, and we should be able to work the whole body while we're going. Wee thumbs up, everybody ready to go? Cool, cool. I'll let you know the first exercise. Okay, well, I'm going to show you that before we start. First one is feet outside the hips, toes slightly out, and it's into a squat. Okay, so it's squats, take it nice and easy to begin with. Sort the camera a wee bit there. And then here we go. Just get my phone for the timer, which was charging. So 25 seconds for each one. And then here we go. Right, where are we? Okay, from 3 then. So get yourself set up, feet outside the hips, toes slightly out. Keep your heels on the ground for this one, nice and low in the squat. From 3, 2, 1, off we go.
Starting session. Work.
Good, good. Right, sorry about that. So I can see the time. I'll let you know what the exercise next is before you get to it. So as I say, feet outside the hips, and then down we go. It is just a warm-up, and the purpose of this is just to prepare you for the rest of the session. The next exercise is a backward lunge when you hear that third beep. Big step back, 2, 1, off we go. Keep the chest up, try and get the knee low to the ground. Big step back. Key points in this are, make sure that this knee here doesn't go past that front toe. So you're here and then back. And what that does is it reduces the chance of any injuries because you're not leaning over that toe too much. Next exercise, press up, down on the ground, on your knees, off we go. Hands just about shoulder width apart or slightly outside the shoulders. Pop the knees down for the first round. You can make this a little bit more intense by going on your toes if you want, but I suggest for the warm-up that you take it easy to begin with. The next exercise is a ramp, okay? So we're in a plank position, right foot to right hand, then back, and same with the other one. Off we go. So plank position, right foot, right hand, open the hips up, and then back to the plank. Left foot, left hand, then back to plank. Good, good. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. As I say, take it nice and easy. Go at your own pace. This isn't supposed to absolutely kill you, especially at the start. The last exercise in 3, 2, 1 is skaters. So one foot to the other, like so. This is the only kind of cardio one, except for what we do at the very, very end. So once again, guys, just take it nice and easy. Go at your own pace. If you need a drink or anything at any point, please stop and do so. If you need a rest, stop and take a rest. Okay? We go back to the first exercise and squat in 3, 2, 1. Feet outside the hips. Off we go. Good, good. Now try and get depth on this one. So we try and get your bum all the way down as far as your knee and then back up the way. Push the knees out a little bit as well, which should make it a little bit more comfortable, and keep your heels on the ground. Backward lunge in 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Now notice I'm trying to keep my chest and my body upright on this one, and I'm not going too fast. The first set of exercises is going to be weighted leg exercises, okay, because I want to do the biggest body part first. That's why we're doing these now, so that we're prepared for the next exercise. Press up in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So look about 1 meter in front as well, that way your head doesn't sink down, and lead with your chest. Try and get your chest past your elbow, and then all the way back up. Good, good. A tip for today is turn the heating off in the house, because you will be warm. We're smart enough, we did it today. Next exercise is the ramp again, in that plank. Right foot to right hand, then back. Left foot to left hand, then back again. Good, good. Try not to have the hands way out in front. Make sure they're underneath your shoulders. And try not to have your bum way high or too low, just so it's a nice straight line from shoulder to your heels. Good, good. Skaters. Off we go. Go as fast or as slow as you want to in this one. Good, good. What I should say is try and make sure that you wear shoes or something on your feet just in case you drop any weights on it, or if you're on a laminate flooring, it can be quite slippy as well, so just be careful. Okay, good, good. Last few seconds, squats. Here we go, feet outside the hips. Off we go. This is the last round. So what I want you to do now is increase that pace a little to get that heart rate a little higher, if it's not already. Try and get the heels on the ground. Don't sacrifice your technique for speed, which we're going to go into a lot of technique today because it's weighted exercises. Backward lunge, 3, 2, 1. Work. Off we go. Switch. Good. Big step back. Back knee goes low to the ground every time. Hands in a running motion. Keep the chest up. Try not to lean forward. Don't put your hands on your knees, hands on your hips if you like, or the running motion, like what we're doing. Next exercise, press up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Work. On my toes this time, just to get us a bit more warmed up, if you want to. Don't feel you have to. Look about a metre ahead. Don't let the head sink down. Keep the core nice and tense so you're not moving those hips up and down. And you're trying to get the chest past the elbow, then return. Good. Onto the ramp. Position, hands under the shoulders. Right foot to right hand, or as close to the right hand as you can. We've all got slightly different levels of flexibility, so don't feel that you have to really, really kill yourself getting there, because some of us just won't be able to quite get there. What this does though is it warms up your bum, your legs and your lower back. Okay, finish. On to the skaters. Good, good. Right, 20 seconds to go. Big push now, guys. Let's get that heart rate nice and high. Okay, 13 seconds to go. You get a longer rest after this, so if you can, push through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. There you go.
Good.
Good, good. Warm.
Stopping session.
Okay, guys, grab yourself a quick drink, okay? And what I want you to do now is I want you to grab your pillowcases or your weights or your poly bags, whatever you've got. Now, the way the session's going to go tonight is we're going to do a leg workout. Then we're going to do a shoulder workout. Then we're going to do a back workout. Then we're going to do a core workout. Then we're going to do an arms workout. Then we're going to finish off with a wee high intensity bit at the end, and then we're done. Okay? So we're literally managing to go through the whole body. Please pay attention to the teaching points on it as well, because this will give you, it'll reduce the chance of injury and give you slightly better results when it comes to strength as well. So what we're going to do, it's up to you how many you hold. You can do this with 1 or 2 bags. All you're going to do is you're going to hold both bags or one of the bags like so. It's kind of like a goblet squat. Feet outside the hips, toes slightly out, push the knees out, and we go down and back. Okay, if you want to lift something heavier or lighter or even put them down, you can. Feet outside the hips, down and back. Second exercise, straight from the warm-up, is a backward lunge. Third exercise is a lateral lunge. So that is feet to the side, big step down to one side. Notice that this leg's nice and straight, this one's bent, and then back up again. Then same to the other side, then back. And we are 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 3 rounds, done. You get a wee rest of 30 seconds in between each one. Wee thumbs up, everybody ready? Excellent. Right, here we go. From 3, oh, better change that to 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. From 3, okay, and it's squat. So hold both like so, and then we're into the squat back and forward. As I say, like Erin's got a 5 kilo weight that she's using, you can use anything that you want. Here we go. On your marks, get set. 3, 2, 1, go.
Starting session. Work.
So make sure that you hold it up towards your chest. What that's going to do is that's going to help us keep good posture. I'm going to show you the next exercise a few seconds before we go into it. Okay, and then when you hear that third beep, that's when you go into it. Feet outside the hips, toes slightly out. Notice I'm pushing my knees out a little bit and I'm keeping my chest up and my bum's going low. Next exercise, when you hear that third beep, backward lunge. Off we go. So big step back knee low to the ground, and then back up again. And back a bit. We go big step back, knee down. Don't quite let it hit the ground, but get it close to, and then back up. Then we're all the way down again. Good. Make sure good posture throughout all the exercises today. What that means is you pinch your shoulder blades together, you keep your head up, no looking at the ground, or anything like that. The last one, lateral lunge. Good, good. Here we go. Middle, big step out, legs straight, knee bent, back to center. All the way out, then back. When you hear the next third beep, you're going to take 30 seconds rest, and then we've got 2 more rounds to go. So it's a little bit slower, but concentrate on technique a little bit today. If you then want to increase it a little bit later, the speed, you can. 4, 3, 2, 1, work. Recover. 30 seconds rest. So we go back to the squat. Okay, back to the squat. Use the 30 seconds wisely. If you need a drink now, grab yourself a quick drink. And remember, when we start this, feet outside the hips, toes slightly out. When I say good posture, what I mean is pinch the shoulder blades together, push the chest forward. So what that looks like is here. You're almost sinking the shoulders down a little bit, keeping the head up. Here we go. Squat. Off we go. Set number 2 out of 3. Try and get the depth on this one as well. All right. Now, you can use whatever weights you want. All right. Whatever weights you want. It's just that we know that everybody has a pillowcase somewhere. Most people have 2 pillowcases, and there's some stuff that you can fit in it. That's why we use that. I use it a lot with my online PT. Okay, backward lunge in 2, 1. Work. Also turn to the side on this one so you can see how low that back knee goes, and you can see that my front knee doesn't go past my front toe. It's almost like a straight shin is what we're after. If there's a little bit of angle, that's okay. What we're after is that nice straight shin with the back knee low while you keep that chest up nice and high. Lateral lunge, both feet narrow in 3, 2, 1, work. Off we go. And you'll notice that this isn't quite as high intensity as we do normally. Just want to give you something a little bit different, because we don't really do weights because not everybody's got equipment. Keep the head up, keep the shoulders pinched, no leaning forward. Try not to arch that back. So if I go from the side, I'm still upright, I'm leaning forward, but my back is still nice and neutral. You get a 30 seconds rest after this one, and recover. Good. Okay, pop the weights down, give the arms a wee shake off, stretch your hands off if you need to. 1 more round, and then we're going to go on to shoulders, okay? Okay, back to squats. This time, if you are feeling up to it, and only if you're feeling up to it, I want you to increase the pace you were going, because this is the last round. So feet outside the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, be careful. Make sure that weights don't come up flying, hitting you or anything like that. Keep them nice and tight. Keep them close to your body. Keep the head up. Keep the shoulders pinched so you've got that good posture. And don't sacrifice technique for speed. Always make sure that the technique's there. Technique over speed every time. Otherwise, we end up running the risk of injuries. Okay, backward lunge. 2, 1. Here we go. Backwards. Then again. Keep going, keep going. Almost there, the cat's coming to join in. You'll see her in a second. There she is. She has no idea what we're doing, but yeah. Almost there, guys, almost there. Keep going. Remember, increase that pace if you can. 10 seconds and then we're in the lateral lunge. How you feeling?
Good.
Excellent. Make sure that knee still gets low. 3, 2, 1.
Work.
Middle. Down to the side. Then up. Down to the side. Guys, you're doing well. Really well. Keep it going. Hopefully you're like us, or like me anyway, and you're still sweating. So you're still getting a good workout. So if you are part of the quarantine cup as well, this wee leg round should help you when it comes to getting, maybe shaving a few seconds off your 5Ks. And recover. Good. Okay, grab yourself a drink, guys.
Stopping session.
And shake the legs off. Okay. What we're going to do now, we're going to do shoulders, okay? Shoulders. There's 3 exercises, all 30 seconds again. All 30 seconds again. While you recover, I'm going to show you. So this is why it's important that we have the same in each bag. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to have one in each hand, so everybody will need 2 weights here. You're going to hold them by your side, feet under the hips, but keep your knees nice and soft. The front one is a front raise. So we go from here, arms straight, all the way out. Notice how my arms aren't locked out, and ever so slight bend to it, up to shoulder height, then back. So from the side, knees aren't locked out, slightly bent, pinch the shoulder blades together, so that good posture. Push the shoulders down into that little slot, straight up, and then back again. Straight up, and then back. The second exercise is a lateral raise, sorry. All that means is side, so we're up to the same height and then back down again. From the side, pinch the shoulders up to here, then back down. And then the last one, be careful if you've got like me and you've got a light above you, we go shoulder press, knees soft, up to the roof, then back down again. Up to the roof, down into that position there. All right, okay, so 30 seconds for each one. Give me a thumbs up if you're all okay with that. Good, good, perfect. And remember, the first one is a front raise. All right. Here we go. Right, on your marks. 3, 2, 1, go.
Starting session. Work.
Good. Right, so front raise, just like Erin's doing. Make sure you've got a good grip of these. It's not about sudden movements. It's about up, slight pause, down. Up, slight pause, down. So from the side again. Knees are soft, knees aren't locked out. Keep your core nice and tense. What we don't want to do is push our tummy forward and arch our back. We want to lock our core like so. When you hear the beeps or the third beep, lateral raise or side raise. Off we go.
Work.
Knees bent, brace your core, all the way out wide and back. So if you put loads of really, really heavy stuff in your pillowcases or your bags, you're going to regret it now, because these are quite tough with heavy weights. Excellent. You're just over halfway. Make that 10 seconds to go. After the 10 seconds, I'm just going to move so don't hit the light again. We're going to go up to this position. And it's going to be a shoulder press. 2, 1,
work.
Off we go. Now, brace the core, knees nice and soft. Don't lock those knees out. It's not very good for the joint when you lock them out. And then straight to the roof. Exhale as you push it up if you need to as well. Like so. Okay, 15 seconds to go. And then you get a little rest. Then we're back to set number 1. And during that 30-second rest, you can adjust your weights if you need to. 3, 2, 1, repeat. Good. So round 1 done. Round 1 done. Okay. We're back to front raise, then lateral, then shoulder press. Okay. Hopefully you're feeling that. If you need to change your weight now, you can. Go for it now. We've got just over 10 seconds. So if you're ready, grab your weights again. Back to front raise. Remember, don't lock those legs out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Then down. Arms up, just to shoulder height. A little pause at the top as well. So a little pause, then down. But remember, make sure you've got that good posture, so you've pinched your shoulder blades together. We don't want to be here, we want to be here, chest up to there, then back. I'm going to do the exact same position of the chest and the back when we do the lateral raise in 5 seconds. Keep going. 2, 1, here we go. Now we're all the way out and back again. Good, brace that core, keep the knees soft. The reason I keep mentioning it is because the minute we sort of stop paying attention, those knees tend to lock out and that tummy tends to come forward, that arch the back a little bit. And we don't want to do that because that just creates almost a little, or can create a little soreness in the lower back. Shoulder press in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Up to the ceiling, then back down again. Up to the ceiling and back. Excellent. You're doing well, guys, you're doing well. 20 seconds to go, then we get a little rest on this one. This one actually feels quite tough after you've done the first 2 exercises. That's why we're doing these ones together as well. Looking good, guys, looking good. Put your hands up if you're loving it. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1, and one more round. One more round. And you're probably delighted the fact that this is a little bit less intense than the ones that we normally do. We will go back to them, and we've got a little one at the end for it, but this is just a little bit different to give us a bit of variety. But we're not all trying to really burn body fat. It's a different type of fitness, so I thought we'd try and cater to all. Okay, front raise, guys. In 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Arms extended. Remember, don't lock those arms out either. Make sure they're just coming up to shoulder height, and then all the way back down. And remember that little pause, just right here, then back. All the way up, then back. Good. Keep going, keep going. Exhale as you come up. Tense your tummy. Really, really squeeze your core. Okay, next one is the lateral raise from the side. Here we go. And to the side now. Here we go. Good. So a little pause at the top there again. Make sure the knees are soft. And we're off. You're doing well, guys. You're doing well. This is the last set of these ones that you'll do. We've got the shoulder press next. And this is the last round of this. You're doing well. Almost there. 5, 4, get ready for shoulder press. Here we go. And we're up. Good. Knees nice and soft. Don't let the tummy come forward. And keep pushing through, guys. Keep pushing through. Oh, got the hiccups. And again, and again. 15 seconds to go. Brace that core. Now, I want you to imagine someone's about to punch you in the tummy whenever you're about to extend it, because what that does is that locks that core down. So it's lock, exhale, then down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Okay, grab yourself a quick drink, guys. Hopefully,
Stopping session.
you were feeling that, particularly in the front and the lateral raises as well. Okay, grab yourself a drink. Shake the arms off. We're going to do back next, okay? Now, you can use slightly different, like heavier things for one of these exercises, all right? But you are going to need 2 pillowcases again, 1 for each hand. And what we're going to do, we're going to do deadlift. I'm just going to take you through this one. Hold them nice and tight. I usually do this from the side. So feet, just about hip width apart. Knees, nice and soft. Do not lock the legs out because this will make it very difficult. Safety first on this one. Knees bent. Then I want you to pinch your shoulder blades together and keep your head up. Now, the movement comes from the hips and it's only a slight bend in the knees. So it's more about the hips. Imagine you've got a friend behind you and you want to hit them out the way with your bum, okay? And the hips go back, the arms stay extended, and see how my back's in a nice neutral position, and then come back up, all right? What we don't want to be here is seeing a curve here, because that's quite dangerous. We want to keep your back nice and safe. So in order to change that, pinch the shoulder blades together, put your tummy forward, and stick your bum out the way, okay? What that looks like is instead of being here, bum goes out, shoulders get pinched, and head is up. So we are here, down, and then back. That's the first exercise. The second exercise is a reverse fly, okay? So what that means is we're in that deadlift position, we take these weights here, and we squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then back down again. Okay, so keep the head up. So you're holding that same position, and my back stays in that position. It's going to be quite tough if you've never done these before, but imagine you've got a can of Coke between your shoulder blades, and you're trying to keep the arms fairly straight, and squeeze the can of Coke between the shoulder blades, and then back down again. And then the last one, still in that position, is a bent over row. Imagine there's a bit of string attached to your elbow, and you squeeze your shoulder blades again as your elbow comes up, like so. I'll remind you of these as we're doing it. Now, because we're in that position quite a lot, you're probably going to feel this in your lower back a bit, okay? So that's why it's important to keep it nice and straight, keep it nice and neutral. Right, we'll get started. Give me a thumbs up if we're all good with that. Good, good. Okay, let's now for the coaching points on this, because that's the most important thing. We want to keep your back nice and safe, nice and neutral. Okay, here we go then. First exercise is the deadlift. Erin's going to show you that right now as I start, side on, if that's okay. Good, good. See, that's some bumpy. So knees bent. Good, good. All the way down to here. Can you see how our back stays nice and neutral? Here we go then. 3, 2, 1.
Starting
go.
session. Work.
Once again, feet about hip width apart, knees bent, arms straight, all the way down, all the way back. Notice I keep my head up. I'm looking forward the whole time. And because I'm sticking my bum out, I'm feeling it in my hamstrings, which is up here as well. But my back isn't curved, it's in a nice, neutral, safe position. All right, and that's what we want. Keep your shoulder blades pinched, like so. Now the next exercise is the reverse fly. Good, good, here we go. And off we go. So up, slight pause, then back. Remember, keep the chest high. So see how you can see my Grange badge, all right? That's because I'm not here, you can't see the top of my head. My head is up, my chest is up, and I'm in that position there. Squeezing the shoulder blades together from here to here. Really good back exercise, but you're also having to use your legs, your hamstring, your lower back. Good, good, keep it going. Next one, bent over row is here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Imagine you've got a piece of string attached to your elbow, and someone's pulling that string and squeezing your shoulder blades so it's coming from your back. Squeeze and back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Keep it going. Last 10 seconds and you get a little rest. It's good to go with light weights for this to begin with, because technique is quite an important part on these, because anytime you're working with your back. 2, 1, recover. Good, good. While you guys recover, I'm just going to show you once again. All right, side on, feet about hip width apart. Bring the hands slightly at the front. Knees soft. Don't lock those legs out. It makes it really difficult to do that. Okay, if the legs are straight. Stick your bum out. Squeeze your shoulders together. Drive the hips back, as if you're trying to nudge someone out the way with your bum. Here we go. Let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive back. And you want to feel it in your hamstrings. If you're not feeling it in your hamstrings, basically because you want to tilt your hip back, okay, which is sticking your bum out, okay? A little saying I use in pump classes is, if in doubt, stick your bum out, drive the hips back. Good, good. Excellent. Keep that head up. There's a lot of things to think about at the same time on this one to keep that back nice and neutral, nice and straight, but really good for building hamstrings as well. Reverse fly. Here we go. Down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep that chest up. Then back. Squeeze it up. Then back. Notice I'm trying to do a little pause here. Then down again. Little pause here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Remember, see my Grange badge or my Grange crest? You want to be able to see that the whole time. You don't want to see the top of my head either. Okay, if you're doing that, you're likely curving your back. Okay, bent over row in 2, 1, here we go. String attached, squeeze the shoulder blades in together. You're probably feeling this in your lower back right now because it's quite tight, so it's even more important to try and make sure you keep that chest up. If you need to, shake it off a little bit and then go back into it. Good, good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep the chest up. Elbows are going behind you as you squeeze the shoulder blades. Imagine that can of Coke between your shoulder blades and crush the can of Coke with your shoulder blades as you're doing it. 2, 1, recover. Right, one more round to go. One more round. Put them down, give it a wee rest. You may be feeling it right around here. But remember, that is also your core. Your core is not just your stomach, okay? It is your abdomen, it's your pelvic area, it's your lower back. And working these areas, especially with weights, can really get rid of loads of back injuries and loads of little niggles, especially if you're sitting down at a desk all day, which a lot of us do. Okay, here we go. Deadlift, 2, 1, off we go again. Keep that head high. Drive the hips back. You want to feel it in your hamstrings. Okay, so you want to drive your hips back and keep the head up, keep the shoulder blades pinched. I know it's a lot to think about, but the better your technique, the better results, and the less chance of injury you get. So that's why it's so important. I know I talk a lot through that, but the reason is so that you don't forget about one of these things. Good, good. Reverse fly. Here we go. Down, up, then down. Notice that my chest is up high and my back stays nice and neutral on this as well. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Go at your own pace. This is your workout. Don't worry about everybody else's pace. That's my job. And then back again. If you start to get any twinges or anything's really sore, please stop as well. All right? It's not about being brave. If it hurts, it doesn't always work. Okay, bent over row. 2, 1. Off we go. Squeeze the shoulder blades in together. If you're not feeling this in your lower back, I will be very, very surprised. But take it slow. There's no rush. Excellent. I am sweating quite a lot. You sweating in? Mm-hmm. That's a good sign. 15 seconds to go. And then we move on to the next one. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Remember that can of Coke. Crush it. Keep sticking your bum out. Good. Drive your hips back. 2, 1. Recover. Good. Don't know if you can tell, but I am sweating a lot, so it's definitely working. Okay, grab yourself a quick drink. Loosen that off, guys. If you need to, bring your knees up a little bit so it relieves a little bit of tension on that side as well, and take on some water. Okay, next, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little core one. Okay, we're going to do a core one. So there's going to be 3 exercises, and you're going to use 1 or 2 bags. It's up to you, but you only need 1 on this one. Okay, so I'm just going to do it with 2, and Erin's going to do it with the weight. 3 exercises. I'm going to move that down a little bit so that you get a better view. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, exercise number 1, okay, is a plank pull through. So we're in a plank position, all right, but we're going to use one of the weights. I want you to put the weight down, all right. I'm going to tie these sort of together so that I can move them with one arm, all right. And then you're going to put your right arm in front of that weight. Okay, I'll move back a little bit. Right arm in front of that weight, and then you're going to do a plank. Now it's behind my right hand, so I'm going to pull it with my left hand, okay, lift it, pop it down where my right behind, where my opposite hand would be. Then I'm going to go to the other side, lift, down, then back. Pop your knees down if you want to, okay, but you're trying to keep that plank position. What that looks like is this here, okay? So we've got the plank here, couch is in the way a little bit, I'll move forward a bit, here we go. So we go lift, to the side, down. Lift, to the side, down. Okay, and that's it, dead easy. The next one is a Russian twist. I'll show you this again. Feet off the ground, down hit the ground, down hit the ground, down hit the ground. And then the last one is a dead bug. We go here, all the way out straight, all the way back to the middle. All the way out straight, all the way back to the middle. All right, we do 3 rounds, 30, 30, 30, then we're done. Okay. So get yourself set up in that plank position, pop the weight down behind where your right hand would be, get to move it with the opposite hand, then switch. Move it with the opposite hand, then switch. Right, everybody ready? Wee thumbs up if you're ready to go. Good, good. Oh, we're still listening, perfect. Right, here we go. On your marks, 3, 2, 1, go.
Starting session. Work.
Good, so here we go. So as you can see, Erin is over 8 months pregnant now, so she is doing it with her knees down as well. So don't feel that you have to stay on your toes all the time. It's not a lesser exercise. It's a great way to build that strength as well. Our hands here, and then we lift and down and over. Lift and down and over. Next exercise. Okay, Keep holding the weight. Push and twist. Here we go. So down on the ground. Switch it over, down on the ground. Lift it up and over, down, down, down. Good, good. So you can see if I turn to the side, you can see that my chest is up high. Try not to let my back curve, like so. If you need to put your heels down, pop your heels down as well. Good, 10 seconds to go. And then we're into this dead bug. So dead bug is here, all the way out straight, all the way out back.
Work.
All the way out straight, all the way back. Looking good, guys, looking good. Keep it going. I can see lots of hands moving in it, so that's great to see. Now what you'll see is Erin is doing one leg at a time, all right, which leaves a little bit of pressure on our core as well. So feel free to do one leg, then back. Other leg, then back. When that beat goes, you take a little rest, and then we've got 2 more rounds to go. And recover.
Work.
Good. Right, so one down. And the next exercise is we're back to the plank and you're going to pull your weight through. Good, good. Hopefully you're quite enjoying it. Hopefully it's a little bit different from before, which kind of gives a different sort of aspect to the fitness, which is good. We're getting to that point in January where everybody starts to give up as well. So if you can, keep going, guys. Right, plank in 4, 3, 2, 1, into that plank position. Pull it to the side and then down. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to swivel my hips very much on this one, which is quite difficult. So I'm trying to tense my core and then back down. That way, my core's having to work harder to keep me stable, and I'm trying to keep my hips square to the ground as well. And again, it's quite hard, so it takes quite a bit of concentration to do. Next exercise, Russian twist. 3, 2, 1.
Work.
Off we go. Down, down. There's whatever's in these cans are getting fairly smooshed, but yeah. Good, good. Keep it going. 20 seconds to go on this one. Remember, pop your heels down if you want to. Lean back a little so that you're still activating your core. All right, it's not just a shoulder workout, like so. If not, lift up and round. And then the last one again, we're back to dead bug. Keep a good tight of it. Just be careful that nothing drops out, because if something does fall on your face and I see it, I will have a giggle. Apologies, it's not meant in a bad way, but I loved a bit of Hugh being framed action. Good, good. Legs out nice and straight, arms out nice and straight. You can also drop the weight on this one as well. Pop it down, out straight, then back if you want to. Otherwise, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Work.
Recover. Good. 2 rounds done. 1 round to go. Grab yourself a quick drink if you need it. I'm sweating a lot on this one. And we are back to the plank pull through. This is the last one now. So as I usually say on most of the last sets, if you want to increase that speed, please do, but try not to sacrifice the technique for it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Work.
And we're off. Really tense that core. I'm going to try and go a little bit quicker myself as well. As I say, just to push that a little bit more. Keep going, guys. Keep going. You're doing well. Almost there. Almost there. Good, good. As you can see, I'm trying to not let my hips swivel, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. Next exercise is the Russian twist. Keep going. Here we go, Russian twist.
Work.
Good, good. Both hands now together. Feet off the ground if you can. Down, down, down. If you want to, you can cross your feet like so as well. I try not to, because you usually rely on one leg more than the other. So if you do it, switch them around a little bit as well. 10 seconds. Oh. Keep going, guys, keep going. 5, 4, 3, dead bug. Here we go, guys. All the way out, all the way back. All the way out, all the way back. Oh, feeling that in the lower back a little bit because of the last set of exercises as well. So take your time, guys. Slow it down if you need to. Speed it up if you want to, or you feel you can. 10 seconds. Big push, guys. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and
Work.
1. Oh, how you feeling?
Good.
Oh. Okay. Grab yourself a wee drink if you need it, guys. We're going to do an arms one
Stopping
next.
session.
Okay. We're going to do an arms one next. I'll adjust that slightly. And it's 3 exercises again, all 30 seconds. And we're going to do bicep curl, tricep extension, and then upright row. So you're going to need one for each hand once again. Now, make sure it's nice and tight in your hand for this one. So what I do with this is I tend to wrap it round a little bit so that it less movement, okay? So when I shake them around, I've got it gripped quite tightly. So the first one, bicep curl. Have your elbow by your side. Now, what you don't want to do on this one is move the arm back and forward because that's shoulder action. We want to hinge it from the elbow. So we're here, curl up, and then back down again. Curl up, then back down. Okay? So that is a bicep curl. So either side, we are here, and then back. And notice how my elbow isn't going back and forward. It stays where it is. It's not going out here, then back here. Second exercise, make sure you've not got a light. Back a little bit. Tricep extension. So we have our hands up nice and high. We're going to drop them down and then back up again. Keep the knees nice and soft. Don't let the tummy come forward, so keep your core nice and tense. All right. Arms up straight. Drop from the elbow. The elbow stays where it is, and it's a hinge from the elbow, just like the bicep curl. You're just in a different shoulder position. Okay. And then the last one. Okay. You're going to hang it down a little bit. Okay. And you're going to have the knuckles facing me. Okay, your knuckles facing me, elbows stay high, upright row. So your elbows are above the weights the whole time. Keep the shoulders pinched together, keep the head up, squeeze it up, then down again. That's the 3 exercises. We start with bicep curl. Make sure you've got a good grip. Wee thumbs up. Are you ready to go? Excellent. Here we go then. On your marks, 3, 2, 1.
Starting
go.
session. Work.
Make sure you get a good grip of it, remember? Make sure you get a good grip. If you're using weights like whatever it is, that's absolutely fine as well. So we're here, up, and then back. I like to curl this one round so I get a good grip, which I'm not doing very well right now, so apologies. There we go. Yeah. So we're here, all the way up, all the way back. Took my time there, apologies. Keep the knees nice and soft. Try not to rock back and forward. Good. Arms up nice and high.
Work.
Good, good. All the way down, all the way up. Also got a good grip of this as well, so keep it going. Excellent. Notice that the elbows aren't moving. Okay, I'm keeping the knees nice and soft. I'm not walking the legs out. And I'm not letting my tummy come way forward. I would say that about you, Erin, but your tummy's quite forward there. Good, good. And again, now, the last exercise, upright row, where it's facing forward, knuckles facing me, up, and then back down again. The elbows stay higher than the weight. So I used the analogy earlier on, if you've got a bit of string attached to the elbow, similar type of thing. Okay, imagine you've got a bit of string to the elbow lifts up, and then back down again. Keep the shoulders pinched. Good. It's looking good, guys, looking good. No stopping now. Excellent. 2, 1, and recover. Good. So next we're back to bicep curl again. Once again, what I quite like to do with these is wrap them round a little bit. I'm going to be ready for it this time. Wrap them round a bit so it's a bit tighter, and I can perform that a little bit easier with less movement for what's in the bag. Or if you've got weights like Erin, just get a good grip of the weight. Notice, Kimmy, you've got dumbbells, that's quite handy. If you've got dumbbells, that's great. If you've got kettlebells, that's fire away. Here we go. Bicep curl, 2, 1.
Work.
Okay, so let's start at the bottom. Feet about hip width apart. Good, good. Feet about hip width apart. Knees nice and soft, not locked out. All right. You want your hips above where your knees and your ankles are. So it's almost a straight line for all these. Don't let your tummy come forward. Tense your core. Keep the shoulder blades pinched. Good, good. So that that chest is forward. I call it a chest pop. And then make sure the elbow doesn't come forward. Good, good. We're on to tricep. Here we go. Down, and back. Keep it going, keep it going. There we go. And back up. Make sure the elbow stays where it is, it drops behind. If you've got anything heavy in there, make sure that you don't hit yourself in the head. Once again, I will have a giggle if I see that on the recording back later. Good, good. 10 seconds to go. Keep that good posture. Keep the knees nice and soft. Don't let the tummy come too far forward. Upright row next. Nearly half. Here we go. Up and back. Good, good. I know as a hockey player, you don't usually do a lot of upper body work, so this probably will help in certain areas. So it might be a little bit tougher for you if you never do this kind of thing as well. Up we go and down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Elbows as if they've got a bit of string attached to them. Up high and then down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Work.
And recover. Right. Is that 2 or 6?
That's 2, I think. 2.
1 more to go. There's 3. We've got 1 more to go anyway. And we're back to bicep curl. This is the last set on this one. Once again, take it nice and slow if you need to. And it's usually better if you wrap the bags or the pillowcases in your hands, just to get a little bit less movement. Right, weights up. 5, 4, bicep curl. 3, 2, 1.
Work.
Curl it up and down. Curl it up. Good. Keep that elbow nice and tucked in. Exhale on the way up. Keep your core tense. Don't let your knees lock out. Make sure you're concentrating. That's one of the reasons I talk a lot. I do quite like to talk a lot, but it's so that you keep these things fresh in your head, and it helps with technique. Because the better the technique, the better the results, the better the strength as well. Okay, up we go. Last one for tricep extension, down, and then back up again. I am guilty of not doing a huge amount of arms, so when I do them, I do tend to feel it quite a lot. Good, knees nice and soft. Excellent. Guys, you're doing well, lots of movement. Once again, put your hands up if you love it. Oh, it's a shame. Keep going, keep going. Okay, last few seconds, then we've got upright row for the last time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Elbows up, then back down again. Remember, knees soft. It's important to have your body in the right position to do this so that you can isolate and actually get a good pump on the muscles that you're trying to work, which is the lats and the shoulders for this one. So your lats are your upper back muscles, and your shoulders are, well, everybody knows where your shoulders are. 10 seconds to go. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Done. Okay. So we have
session.
1 more set to go. Now, in true form, I didn't want to give you absolutely nothing that was quite high intensity, so we're going to throw in a little high intensity one at the end. Now this is 10 sets of 20 seconds and then you're done. And it's technically 4 exercises, but we're going to slam 2 exercises together. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. If you need to be drink now, you need to be rest, shake the arms off just now, then please do so, because this one is high intensity and no weights are needed for this one. So exercise number 1/1 and 2 is a plank position. Okay, you're going to do a press up, and then you're going to do a plank turn, and then you're going to do the other side. Press up, and then plank turn, then down. That's the first exercise. If you want to hop your knees down, you can. You do a press up, and then up. Notice that I'll leave a knee down, and then press up, and then a knee down. Erin will be doing this one, so feel free to do this one as well. That's the first 20 seconds. And you're going to rest for 10 seconds. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 exercises together. It's a little bit tougher, so I'm going to give you an option, okay? First option is a lunge. So you go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, so it's lunge, jump, squat, jump, squat. Then back to the start. So I'm going to show you that once again. So we go lunge, jump, squat, jump, squat. Lunge, squat, squat. An alternate to that, okay, is backward lunge, squat, squat. All right, so you do what suits you. Go at the pace that suits you. Erin's going to do the second one, because jumping's not a good idea when you've got a baby in front of you, okay? So, make sure you've got enough space around you for this. And as I always say, this is the last set of exercises. So if you've got any energy left, I want you to throw into this. I want you to walk away from this one saying, you know what, I gave absolutely everything for that one. All right? You don't need any weights for it. If you need a rest, take a rest. I will be as well, no doubt. But when this one's done, so less than 5 minutes left, okay? 10 sets. So you do each one of those exercises 5 times, and then that's it. I'll just change the timer. Get yourself in a position so you're ready, and let's do this. Okay, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. I'm going to grab a quick drink before we start as well. So feel free to do the same. Oh. You ready for it? No, you ready for it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay guys, here we go. Plank, so it's press up, plank to the side, press up, plank to the other side, as many as you can in the space of 20 seconds. The reason I want you to go really fast is because you get a rest for 10 seconds after every 20. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's going to give you enough time to stop, give you a very, very quick second or two to get prepared for the next one, then off we go again. Let's max our heart rate out, and then let's earn whatever we're going to do, the glass of wine or whatever we're doing afterwards. Right, thumbs up guys, ready to go? Perfect. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Final one. Session work. Here we go. So we go press up, then the plank turn, press up. Now I'm going to try and go quick because I haven't done very much before January, and I really want to kind of improve the fitness this year. So keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Recover. Right, watch me guys. This is what it looks like, okay? We do lunge, lunge, squat, squat. 2, 1, work. Off we go. Good. Now, Erin is doing the step back lunge and the squat. 1, 2, which looks like this. We go step back lunge, squat, squat. Rest. 2 down, 8 to go. Do what you need to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press up, turn. Press up, turn. Press up, turn. Now these are tough, but that's okay. Take a rest if you need to take a rest. Try not to let technique go. And rest. Now this one's tough, guys. Lunge times 2, squat times 2. 3, 2, 1. We go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. I'm feeling that. Right, down we go. Press up plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Work. Press up. Turn. Press up. Turn. Keep going, guys. You're doing well. Remember, I want you to try and walk away from this saying you gave absolutely everything you could. Go on. Keep going. Keep the head up. Rest. Oh. Okay, guys. 5 down. We're at the halfway point. 3, 2, 1. Work. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. You got this. Remember, step it out and slow it down if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew, I think I messed up that last one.
Did you?
I think I only did 1 squat jump. Down we get. Press up, turn. And we're off. Work. Guys, you're doing great. Ooh. Press up, turn. Started doing that one wrong as well. Turn. Press up. Turn. And again, press up.
Rest.
Woo. What's that? 6? No, 7.
7.
This will be number 8. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Work.
1, 2, 1, 2. Lunge. 2. Squat. 2. 1, 2. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Rest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Final 2. Down we get. Press up, turn. 2, 1.
Work.
Hand to the side. Press. Turn. Press. Turn. Press. Turn. Keep going, guys. Press. Turn. Press.
Rest.
Final 1. Last one, number 10, guys. You got this. 4, 3, let's finish strong. 2, 1.
Work.
Lunge. 2. Squat. 2. Lunge. 2. Squat. 2. Lunge. 2. 10 seconds to go. Lunge. 2. Squat. 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Done. Oh man. Whew.
Stopping session.
Phenomenal work, guys. Oh,
Well done.
well done, you. How you feeling?
Good.
Whew.
Not as bad as you.
Doing well, really well. You wouldn't think she's over 8 months pregnant, eh? I'll tell you. Oh, I have to say though, I do think that's why you've had quite a good pregnancy.
Yeah.
You're really fit. On the last lockdown, we did all the workouts.
Good.
Yeah, so I think that's got a massive part of it. And also very lucky because you can be doing all the right things and still get a bad pregnancy. So well done.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, guys. Shake the legs off. Shake the arms off. And grab yourself some water. Okay. We're going to do a few stretches now. So please don't go. Okay, please don't go. Please complete the stretches. These will make you feel less sore. Okay, within the next 12 to 72 hours is usually when you get the sorest, but they'll also help you build muscle later as well, and also they're really good for flexibility. So, grab yourself a space on the floor, put your legs out nice and straight, and let's finish. So just take a couple of minutes, and let's just finish, making sure that we do it right. Okay, legs out nice and straight. Okay, bring your left foot up to your right thigh, right hand to right toe, and then come over the top with the other hand as well. Don't worry guys, this won't take long today. Hopefully you enjoyed the different kind of workout. Let me know what you think as well, because ideally we want to do this so that people have something to do kind of in place of training in groups like go to the gym, and also going to hockey training, go to tennis training, squash courts and that. Switch legs, left leg out straight, left hand to left toe, over the top with the other one. What I'm going to ask you to do today, guys, okay, I'm going to ask you to donate £1. All right, £1, so £1 from everyone, including myself. I'm going to donate £1 as well. It would mean that I think that's almost, what's it, like 10, 15 people on? That's like £10, £15 towards Scran Academy, which is a great charity that deliver hot meals to people in Edinburgh, which is great. Relax there, put the soles of your feet together, bring them nice and close to your bum, lean forward, push your knees down towards the ground. This is good for the groin. So yeah, I think we've got to donate there's about £31 in there just now, which isn't a lot, but £1 would be great, or whatever you feel the session was worth. It's not compulsory, remember, don't feel you have to. I'm just going to guilt you into it a little bit to try and get them up a little bit more, just to try and help out the charity as well. Figure it was G's idea to do this the first time and it went quite well, so hopefully we can do a little bit of good as well. And relax there. Okay, this time you're going to lie back, keep your left leg straight and give your right knee a big hug. That's going to stretch off your right bum. So lie flat down on the ground and just pull that knee in across and over towards the opposite shoulder. Excellent. We're going to do a lower back stretch here as well. So keep an eye on me just now. Don't do it just yet, but when I say now, I want you to straighten out the same arm side as you've got your leg up. So for me, it's my right knee. So I'm going to put my right arm out and I'm going to roll across, keeping my shoulders flat on the ground. And it's really good for my lower back, especially if you've been sitting down a lot. And we did lots of stuff there, which was deadlifts, bent over row, and reverse fly. So this will just release a little bit of that tension, which is good. And then relax there. Okay, this time straighten the right leg or the opposite leg. Bring your right knee up and over, give it a good old hug so you stretch off your bum, and across to the opposite side. Good, good. And then, not yet, but when I say now, I'm going to pop that same arm. So for me, it's the left arm because my left knee's up. And now we're going to bring that across, keeping the shoulders flat on the ground so you get this area right here, lower back after all those back exercises that we did earlier. Once again, because Erin's pregnant, she's got a little bit more relaxing in her body, so she is doing shorter stretches for that reason. If you're not pregnant, hold them for a minimum of 15 seconds. If you are pregnant, no more than 10. And recover there. Good, good. We're going to roll onto our left side slightly. Left leg straight. Grab your foot where your laces are, knees together, and push forward with your hip. You can do this standing up, like what Erin's doing right now. Grab her foot where your laces are, knees together, and push forward with your hips. Don't let your back arch, so keep your core nice and tense. Good, good. No stopping yet. And then relax there after 15 seconds. Switch to the other side. Left foot where your laces are, knees together, push forward with your hip. Okay, don't worry, just a couple of minutes left and then that is us. Not long at all, but well worth doing these exercises just now because it will reduce how sore you are the next couple of days. I also want a wee bit of feedback with how the sessions went. Good, relax there. So we'll do a few here. First one for bicep, you're going to straighten your arm and then you're going to gently pull the hand back, keeping your arm nice and straight, and you should feel it stretch kind of all the way down here. Good, we're not going to hold it for too long. We're just going to hold it there and then switch to the other side, arm out straight, one hand, pull it back, arm out nice and straight, so you should feel it all the way up and down here, relieves a lot of tension. Next one we're going to do is going to be upper back and relax there. So you're going to go hands out in front, bring your head down and then roll your shoulders forward. So we did lower back, this is for upper back, the reverse flies, also the bent over rows. This is really good stretch to release those muscles after doing the work. Nice steady breathing, try not to hold your breath through these and recover there. Good, good, good. Next one is shoulder, across the body and gently pull. So you should feel it all the way along here, pulling through, almost treating it like a hinge, like so. Knees nice and soft, don't push your tummy forward. Last few seconds. And switch to the other one, across the body, gently pull. Once again, minimum of 15 seconds unless you're pregnant. Better not forget that.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Good, good. Last few seconds, guys. Keep going. Almost there. And relax there. Right, guys. I'll let you guys come off mute. If you could give me just a wee bit of feedback, because I've only ever done that kind of session once before, and that was on Monday night, and it was a slightly shorter session with that. So let me know what you thought of that.